Welcome back guys to another brand new episode of 101 Talks WWE 2K15, and in today's video we are having another Twitter Q&A with IGN's Vince. This time he was answering some questions on my new My Career mode, and Vince has been a good source of information in the past and his Q&A is always worth a look. And we're going to be covering the more interesting, newsworthy bits of that info, so let's get straight into it. Can you play as a Diva on the My Career mode? Sadly, you cannot. So, bad news for any Diva fans, but kind of as expected. I have been getting asked that question, so glad we can clear that one up. Do the choices also affect whether you enter the Hall of Fame, and can you be fired? You cannot be fired or barred from the Hall of Fame, no. So, for those of you that were wondering, you cannot be fired. Was wondering if there was a feature to put your own face in the game. To which he answered, no face scan this time around. So guys, we did cover that in a previous video and it's a shame we don't have that feature in 2K15, but as we said previously, the technology is in place as we've seen in the NBA games, so it's probably a safe bet to say we are going to be seeing that feature in the WWE games, not this time but hopefully in 2K16. Next question is, are there detailed storylines or is it just playing match after match with no background? To which he answered, specific stories and events. So guys, we don't know too much yet about what stories there are, but we do know via the previews we saw on Tuesday, there is definitely feuds featuring Daniel Bryan and Brock Lesnar. Does the My Career mode last only 1 year, or do we get to choose the career length? Last until you retire or reach the Hall of Fame. So another interesting one, we did read in the press release on Monday, the mode is going to be a lengthy one, so let's hope it is as long as it's been applied. Is there a feature where you can retire and turn into a manager of a superstar? No, but they loved the idea when I asked. So I think that could be something we might see in the future if they carry on with the My Career mode into next year's game and games beyond, because being a manager might be interesting, but at the same time it could get old fast and might be a bit boring. But either way, being a manager is not going to be possible in this year's version of the My Career mode. How does the Twitter interaction affect storylines? It affects heel and face status and story branching. So if you didn't already know, your custom superstar is going to be having its own in-game Twitter account. Next question is, what's the point of retiring rather than making the Hall of Fame? If you get stuck in a rut and just want to build up a different creative wrestler. So from that you can see you can force your superstar to retire, which is pretty cool. Makes sense as well because I'm sure at some point you are going to want to try the mode with a different creative wrestler. So nice option to have rather than just a standard delete or overwrite. How many times can you do the My Career mode? As many as you like, but you can only have 2 careers running at the same time. So 2 careers running simultaneously is pretty cool and a great addition to have because that way you can have a face save and a heel save going at the same time. Are you able to pick what your superstar says, or is it a preset dialogue? You choose between 2 set options. So I'm assuming for the most part that's going to be a face response and a heel response, but hopefully it does open up to a bit more than just heel or face. And finally, last question, can Divas interfere in storylines or be our managers? Yep, you can hire a variety of managers and some of them are Divas. So really cool that you can hire a manager in this mode. Aside from the obvious managers like Paul Heyman, we don't actually know too much about managers in this game yet, but hopefully we are going to be getting that information soon and have a few decent managers to pick from. And that is it guys, nothing major but a few interesting bits nonetheless. Drop me a comment with your thoughts on the featured info as a comment in the comment section below, and let me know if you're excited to play this year's My Career mode. As always, I'll be back very soon with much more WWE 2K15 content, so stay tuned for more on the way. And until the next time, this has been 101, and I will see you all on the next one.